Hello and welcome back to Would You Rather? I'm davidinark, and today we again tackle the tough questions being thrown at us by the interwebs. Like this one, would you rather live in a giant shoe or live in a giant peach? And the subtext thing said that it would never smell or rot, so that's out of the equation. However, my thinking is that, living in a giant peach, I mean, would you still have all the sticky, fleshy stuff all around? Or would it be basically hollowed out like SpongeBob's pineapple? I don't know. That's a tough one there. Or live in a giant shoe like the old woman, right? Had so many kids, she didn't know what to do. Ringing a bell? No? Okay. It's an old thing. It's an old, I don't know, limerick or whatever, poem, moral, something. Anyway, look it up. Okay, so to tell you the truth, I think it would be pretty freaking awesome to live in a giant shoe. I don't know why. I think if I had a shoe-shaped house, I think that would be just, I don't know, I think that would be fun. I think it would be pretty cool. It doesn't even say what kind of shoe, so it could be a tennis shoe, it could be, or a sneaker, I don't know, whatever anybody's calling them these days. It could be a boot, it could be penny loafer, I mean, who knows? But it'd be a giant shoe. I think that would be cool. I would live in a shoe. Oh, well, most people would live in a giant peach. All right. I guess one thing, you never go hungry, I guess, if you can eat your house, maybe. I don't know. All right. Would you rather find a dollar or read a book? Okay. So here's the thing. I am not an avid reader. And by that I mean, I was trying to find a book. Sorry, I'm not looking at you. I could have swore I had a book right here. Anyway, I'm not an avid hold it in your hand reader. I love audiobooks. So if by read a book I could listen to a book, I would pick read a book over finding a dollar any day. I'm one of those folks that I would rather be doing, well, really almost anything else other than sitting there physically holding a book reading. It's just not my thing. Of course, I've done it. I mean, I went to school, went to college, and, I am a published author, so as crazy as it sounds, I hope other people are reading my books, but I just have a hard time wrapping my brain around sitting there reading when I could be doing so many other things. But when I'm driving in the car, I love to listen to an audiobook because I'm driving in the car. So essentially that's what I'm doing, is driving. So saying all that to say this, between the two, I would much rather read a book if it were on audio. So I'm going to interpret it that way. So I'll read a book. Most folks, they'd rather find a dollar. So I'm 0 for 2. We're doing great. Would I rather teach Spanish or teach math? Well, considering I know very little Spanish, hard to believe. I think I had 4 years of Spanish, and I know like 6 words or something. And I couldn't even tell you what half of them are just sitting here. Math, I actually help my daughter with math a lot now. She's in school. I used to help my son when he was in school. I'm going to go with math because I know math better. So I would rather teach math. Hey, look at there, I got one. So most folks would rather teach math than teach Spanish. And again, it's only because I don't know Spanish. So I guess in a weird sort of way, I could learn it as I was teaching it, but I think it'd be easier for me to teach math. So I would teach math. Would I rather be featured on the show Bridezillas or be featured on the show What Not to Wear? Well, it'd be hard for me to be featured on the show Bridezillas for multiple reasons. And I'll start with the fact I'm already married, but, never mind that I'm not the general person who would be featured on Bridezillas. I'm going to go with What Not to Wear because I probably should be on that show anyway. Oh, hey, look there. I got another one. What Not to Wear. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Is that even still on? I don't even know if that's still on. That's funny. Okay. Would you rather Death by freezing. Okay, well, so in normal grammar, would you rather die by freezing in Antarctica or die by walking through the Sahara Desert? Um, wow. I'll be honest, neither one of them sounds appealing, but then again, generally speaking, any kind of death is not necessarily appealing. So, but would either freeze or walk through the desert. I have to tell you. Okay, so I hate being hot. I'm already very hot natured, so it does not take a lot for me to be burning up, and I much prefer the cooler weather. But I don't enjoy freezing, and freezing to death. I think, and of course, I mean, I have nothing to base this on, but it seems to me freezing to death would be potentially much worse. I feel like if I was walking through the desert, right, then at some point I would probably pass out and have no idea. I mean, I would just be very, very hot, and I would get tired, and I would eventually just fall asleep, and then I would die. Freezing, I would think I would be awake way longer freezing, and that would be much, much more horrific for me, to me. And then again, I don't know. I really don't have anything to basing this on, so I'm just going to say death by desert. All right, well, most people would rather freeze to death, so okay. I can't argue with that. So, would you rather live in ancient Greece or ancient Rome? Oh, it's been so long since I've studied either of these ancient civilizations. I don't honestly remember a lot of either one, so I'm just gonna pick one. I guess I would rather live in ancient Rome? Sure, why not? I don't know. There's no reason for that one other than I'm just picking one because I have no idea. Would you rather save 2 family members or save 10,000 strangers? All right, I'm just going to say I'm going to save 2 family members, and you guys can feel free to rip me in the comments all you want to. I'm saving family members. The majority happens to agree with me. It's not a major majority, but, hey. So there you go. You got to pick something, right? It's a game. What the heck? All right. Would I rather eat fruit or eat vegetables? That is actually easy for me because I prefer fruits over vegetables anyhow. There are some vegetables that I like to eat, but for the most part, I love to eat fruit. I love apples and oranges and pears, watermelon, cantaloupe. In fact, I like most melons. I like I don't know. There are definitely fruits that I don't particularly care for. I don't eat kiwi. I don't know. There's other things I can't think of off the top of my head, but there are way more fruits that I like to eat than vegetables. So, wow, that's a huge difference. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay. How about, would you rather be blind or be dumb? And all right. So, I'm not sure what they mean by dumb. And I don't know if they mean like literally unintelligent. I don't know. I don't know. So I would probably rather, I guess rather be blind. Again, I don't know what they're interpreting to be dumb as, and that, I don't particularly care for that phrase. So for the sake of argument, I'm just going to go blind. More people would rather be dumb than blind. So, okay. I'm going to roll past that one. I don't know. All right. Would you rather make out with Gollum or hook up with Beetlejuice from the movie? Okay, well, Neither one. Thank you for the offer, I suppose. But I guess if we're picking one, what? Um, I mean, for all kinds of reasons, neither one. This is, oh, it's so bad. So bad. Um, oh. uh, So, all right. I'm going to take this in terms of the current vernacular. Meaning, this is saying make out with Gollum, which in my brain is generally, just kind of the kissing, hugging, making out. Hooking up means you're going way further. So I'm not going way further with either one of these. So I'm going to pick make out with Gollum just because I'm not hooking up. No, that's fine. Y'all pick whatever you want to pick. I don't know what it's up with the questions today. No idea. Okay, would you rather eat a container of butter or drink a bottle of maple syrup? That is easy. I love maple syrup, man. I put it on, of course, pancakes. I put it on waffles. I put it on bacon. I put it on my eggs. I love maple syrup. I would drink a bottle of maple syrup and not think twice about it. So I'm going with maple syrup. Look at there. Most folks agree maple syrup is the way to go. That's what I'm talking about. And if you could only play one game for the rest of your life, would you rather play Rock Band or Guitar Hero? I don't see the difference. So as far as I'm concerned, it's the same game. You're playing music, sorta, with fake guitars, fake instruments. Seriously, to me, they are the same game. So I'm sure there are some folks right now that are losing their minds. Feel free to comment down below and explain what the difference is other than which bands you get to play. Because, like I said, as far as I know, they're the same. I don't think I've actually ever played Rock Band. If I remember right, we had Guitar Hero for the Wii many, many moons ago. So just because I've played it, I'll play Guitar Hero. There you go. Hey, and it turns out most people would like to play Guitar Hero. So there it is for what it's worth. Anyhow, there you go. That's today's Would You Rather. What'd you think? What are your answers? What are your thoughts? Let me know down in the comment section below. And remember, if you've got some questions that you want me to answer, leave those down in the comments. I would love to do a viewer-inspired Would You Rather. And you don't have to put them in, this type of format or anything. Just leave them in the comments. I'll take care of the formatting side of that. And I would love to do a Would You Rather based on the things that you guys want to ask. So there you go. Just, keep it clean. All right. Mostly clean. Or I will clean it up when we put it out there. Okay. Just because, But yeah, so there you go. Would you rather? Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.